Excuse me. I want to start this super original, creative, crazy idea where we would have tea parties together, you and I. We could just talk and chat about certain topics that you guys want me to talk about or I want to talk about, because I'm not going to talk about something I don't want to talk about, you know what I mean? I'm also going to apologize for being kind of low energy and my voice kind of being hoarse. I'm not going to apologize for me being me. Just a little tired, and I just kind of want to talk about something, and that's something being college. I go to Temple University, which is in Philadelphia, and it's a pretty cool school. It's pretty rad, it's pretty, you know. With that being said, I kind of sometimes feel like my college experience isn't very similar to other people's college experiences, which is fine. No one's college experience is one and the same. When I say that, I just mean like when you watch movies, you always see this college experience happening. A lot of people are living the college life where they party and they have a bunch of friends. They have super fun with their roommates. Football games, they might be in a sorority, they might be in a frat, they might be in all these clubs. I mean, my expectations weren't that I would have this whole like typical college experience, but I just kind of sat back recently and realized that I am very far from having the normal college experience, I guess you would say. So let's take it back to when I got admitted and I chose Temple. I did very minimal research and I knew it was in the city and I wanted to get away from home, but I still want to be close enough to home, but I wanted to be in a city because I didn't want to be in. I just felt like from there on out, Temple was a good choice. I don't know why, but I just had this like strong feeling that it was a school for me. If I'm being completely honest, I didn't even tour the school. I honestly didn't really know how all of that works. I'm the firstborn in America in my family, and so none of my family went to school in America. So I was the first one experiencing it all, and I kind of had to figure it out on my own with my mom. So I visited the school, but not like on an official tour. I just kind of visited with my family, and I was like, all right, yep, this is where I want to go. Didn't really have any much information about it. I just kind of knew how much it cost. I didn't even really think about what I was gonna go for, if I'm being completely honest. I wasn't one of those kids when I was growing up. I always knew what I wanted to be. Kind of always wanted to be in the medical field, but I was also artsy, and then not to mention I was also a gifted student. So gifted students are just told that they're so smart growing up, and then you get into like the real world, or you get into high school even, and you start sucking in school and you're like, what the heck happened? I used to be gifted. So I applied to other schools around me because my mom wanted me to, and I got into them, but I just knew the second that I got accepted into Temple that I was gonna go here. So my freshman year, which was last year, I ended up living with 3 other girls, and that was an experience. I don't know if I can really talk about it. I want to talk about it, but I don't know if it's too soon. Might be too, I think it's too soon, yeah. Came into college originally as a sociology major, and then I switched to psychology, and then I switched to health professions. And now I'm an advertising major. And boy, it's been a wild ride. So my freshman year, I was going through this huge crisis where I didn't know if I was in the right major. Everyone seemed to know what they wanted to do with their life except for me. I was just feeling so lost. I wasn't in any clubs. I really did not do much. I went out occasionally with some friends, but most of my friends were friends from back at home that just happened to go to Temple as well. So I didn't really branch out that much, and I just didn't have the typical college experience, and oftentimes I felt like I was really missing out. My RA my freshman year was amazing, and I just wanted to be an RA as well. So I applied, and that was the first thing in college that I wanted so badly, and that I felt like would make everything just kind of click in college. Like I felt like that was my purpose in college, and I was definitely right about that. So luckily I did get the job as an RA, which I am right now. If you don't know what an RA is, it's a resident assistant. They live on the floor with all other residents, get your own room, you make programs, you do activities with your floor, you help residents with whatever they need. you bust people for smoking weed. So I came into my sophomore year, I'm an RA, and don't really have many friends at Temple, and suddenly I gained like 13 other new really great friends. So that was just an amazing moment for me. Ugh. I cannot tell you how many times I've cried over my major and being scared to switch again, and I'm here to say that it's totally okay to switch your major as many times as you need to, because if you're not in the right major, if you're not studying what you want to study, if you're not here for the right reasons or in the major for the right reasons, then you're wasting your own time. Life is way too short, and if you're doing something that you don't enjoy, you are literally wasting your life. So what entirely does my future hold? I don't know. But I'm sure I will figure it out, so I'm not too worried. Let's talk about partying. Okay, so Temple is kind of sort of a party school, kind of sort of, maybe a little bit, yeah. Being in the city, it's not like the only thing that you have to do is go to parties. I kind of sort of felt left out when I first started going here because I am not a party person at all. I hate massive groups of people in small rooms where they're all sweating. And I understand, to some people that might be tons of fun, but for me, in my own personal opinion, that is personal, that shit ain't fun for me. I think it can be very easy to think that you need to party in college in order to have a good time, but you know, it's not for everyone. I don't think I'm living the typical college experience, but I kind of realized it's not really what I want anyway, which was a really good thing to realize. For anybody who's in college or going to college, I think it's okay not to have the typical college experience. It's okay to be home alone on your weekends just because you like being alone. It's okay not to have tons of friends or the greatest experience with roommates your freshman year. It's okay not to join clubs your first year, but then joining a bunch, you know, your second year, and, you know, finding yourself. And it's okay to, you know, switch your major a billion times just because you're trying to find yourself. So yeah, college is not for everyone, but if you do go to college, make it your own experience. Don't try and think that you have to live this typical college life, because I did. That put me in the dumps. If you have any questions about college or Temple University or anything, just leave them in the comments down below. I read every single comment and I try to respond to every single one. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video or you liked me, I'm shocked. You can follow me on my social media. It's just at Nicole Raffi on my Twitter and my Instagram. All my people who are getting their acceptance letters back, good luck. If you like this little tea party type thing, leave in the comments down below what else you want me to talk about, because I'll talk about it as long as I want to talk about it, you know? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for this time together, you and I, sipping our tea, you know. Okay. God.